Good morning. Hope that you all are having a blessed and wonderful day. We're reporting live at the Downtown Atrium. This is our downtown campus of the Rose Hill Baptist Church. Today we'll be having Dion Kipping performing. Hope that you all enjoy our service.
You're gonna ride in your car. You're gonna be sitting at your desk. And you're gonna think back about what God has done for you. You sing out your mouth. Can't make it without you.
Over every sickness, I take authority over every demon that tried to kill me. Look at your neighbor and tell him he should have killed me last year. Maybe if he would have got me last year, he might have got me. But you can't make me doubt him. Come on, somebody. Tell your neighbor I know too much about it.
Anybody out there need it? One more time. Come on, say, oh, bless me now, my
To her, speaking of the widow at Zarephath, do not fear. Go. Do as you have said, but make me a little bread cake from it first, and bring it out to me. And afterward, you may make one for yourself and for your son. You may be seated. What a powerful statement. So that he may derive the optimal benefit. The thing that I've learned is, it's possible to be positioned in some areas of life, but not be positioned in all. There are some people who are spiritually strong, but physically weak. There are some people who are physically strong, but financially weak. There are some who are financially strong, but relationally, their relationships are weak. I just believe that this is the year that God starts to get it all together. I don't want to just be strong in one area. I want to be strong in every area. And so I say, God, position me. But in order to understand what I'm saying, my first point today as I dive into this text is, there's a difference between destination and destiny. I did not know that Dion Kipping was singing that song about destiny today, and I didn't know that he would make the statement that he made today, but it confirmed some things to me because sometimes we confuse a destination with destiny. Sometimes we think that if we get to a certain place in life, everything is going to be okay. Sometimes we think if we get the house that we want, everything is okay. The husband or the wife or the car or the kids or whatever, and we think that that's destiny. But watch this, when we talk about destiny, we're talking about purpose. The question is, am I walking in purpose? The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added. But sometimes we want these things before we seek the kingdom. So in 2017, I want to make sure I'm seeking the kingdom. And watch this, I want to put myself in a position where God adds. See, some folks in here, you've been going after stuff, but when God adds something, it's not grievous. When God adds something, it's not hard to pay for. When God adds something, people can't take it from you. When God does something, he does it well. I want to understand and experience the addition of God in my life this year. See, because when we talk about kingdom, you got to realize that God put me here on earth for a reason, and it's God's responsibility to take care of me. Nudge your neighbor and say, you'll shout in a minute, but get the basics. It's God's responsibility when I walk in my purpose. When it's God's will, God's bill. My will, my bill. And so, when a government sends somebody here as an ambassador to this country, they're here to advance their government in a foreign country. I'm here to advance the will of God. I'm here to bring heaven to earth. I'm here to bring healing to sick situations. I'm here to bring deliverance to those who are yoked up. I'm here to be an agent of change. And so before I ask God for anything, I got to make myself available for everything. If I don't have the right complexion, if I don't have the right gender, then God can't use me. The truth of the matter is God uses people other people dismiss. God will use people that other people give up on. Because when it's a God thing, God will use somebody to show you that it wasn't the person, it was me. And so, in verse number 1, look at it with me. The Bible says Elijah goes to King Ahab and he says, there will be neither dew nor rain except by my word. And then the Bible says, the word of the Lord came to him saying, go away from here. And I'm paraphrasing, go to the brook of Cherith. Watch this, family, I'm almost done already. Here it is. God uses him. Now God says, since I used you, trust me to take care of you. He says, now you've delivered the message to the king. I want you to turn, head east, go over by the brook, and I want you to stay by the brook. I'm going to take care of you by the brook. Now watch this. My second point right away is obeyed instructions are seeds of obedience. The word of the Lord tells him to go, and he goes. He goes by the brook and waits. Now watch this. I got a picture I want to bring up. And it's a picture that you probably think I won't bring up in here. It's a picture of a gun. Bring it up. I want you to see this. I'm going to send you home. Nothing happens without this little trigger. Watch this. This gun is powerful. It can shoot through walls and a motor block. It can do all kinds of things. But nothing happens unless that little trigger activates the situation. Here's the thing I want to show you. Your obedience is the little trigger that activates big miracles in your life. Whenever you want a miracle from God, typically it's preceded by an instruction that has to be followed that triggers the blessing. And what happens is, in this season, we're going to go through some things that we have to use our faith, and our faith will trigger the response that we want. But here it is, most people want the optimal result with the minimal effort. The optimal result with the minimum sacrifice. And so the Bible says, and so he went. And so he went. But I want you to look with me in verses 5 through 7. I'm trying to get somewhere, so I'm hurrying. I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. Last thing, stand to your feet. Hug at least 5 people. Tell them I love you. There's nothing you can do about it.
For Noodle Productions. Hope that you guys enjoyed it today. Next week we'll be having another special performance by Tasha Cobbs. I hope that you guys can possibly join in with us. We'll be located downtown at the Downtown Atrium in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hope to see you there.